Hey, what's up, Project Love? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? What's up, Lauren? What's up, Kim? Can y'all see me okay? All right, we're also live on YouTube. Hi, everyone on YouTube. Y'all, I have no makeup on. I just wanted a bare face today. Just wanted a bare face today. This Trap Alchemy Tuesday today, y'all. Let me say, I got some things to talk about. First of all, full moon in Scorpio has been insane. I mean, literally insane. I don't even know I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. It is so good though. It might be one of the most powerful full moons I've personally experienced this year, in just how much change has been activated and how much energy is being released at once. And thank you, Project Love. Thank you. But like the energy activations have been wild, wild for the full moon in Scorpio. Have y'all been feeling it? How many of you are empaths? How many of you are into astrology? Let me see what your gauge is. If you're astrology lovers, let me get a 111. Let me get a 111 in the comments if you're an astrology lover. If you're into all of that, let me get that, because I am so shook by this energy. And I'm shook in a good way. Like it's a little jarring, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's also really good. Shout out to the people on YouTube. How y'all doing? This is Trap Alchemy Tuesday. This is where we come together. I'm also live on TikTok. And this is where we come together to talk about whatever energy in our mind, body, heart, spirit might feel a little trapped, a little limited, might need a little liberation, might need a little alchemy, a little transmutation. And we work it out together. We connect together, we support each other, we hold space for each other, we show up for each other, and we talk it out. And I also end up usually sharing some kind of story about my past as a trapper turned fairy, or my experience in past relationships that have been intense, or other situations. And so I've got a lot of things that I've experienced in my journey, challenges that I've overcome, experiences that I've alchemized. And as the Trap Alchemist rep, my album Trap Alchemist came out on August 8th, 2024, the 8th year. And so I have started these Trap Alchemy Tuesdays every Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, live, to talk about what trap alchemy is and to work through alchemizing traps in our life in real time together to show you how. So yeah, it's been some crazy intense feelings the last few days, for sure. Project Love, for sure, for sure. So many things happening right now. And so throw a little bit of emotions in there, because it's a Scorpio full moon. It was yesterday. Well, yeah, it was yesterday and today. Like it's pretty full today too. It's like yesterday and today were the two peak days. What are the emotions y'all are feeling? Like, what emotions have you been feeling? What emotions have you really noticed? Because Scorpio is a water sign. Okay, Scorpio is a water sign, which means that it is going to feel its feels. It is going to flow some waves of energy over you. And so I'm curious how y'all are feeling. What are the emotions happening in your experience right now? For me, I have this very interesting feeling of, I'm a little shocked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm a little shocked. Like, I'm feeling a little shock. Like, I'm almost not all the way in my body, because some of the things that I've experienced this last couple days has been so unexpected that I'm like, kind of like, what, what's happening? What's happening? Um, so I'm a little shocked. Um, which is actually kind of peaceful for me, because I'm not in like anxiety. I'm in observation and presence. And I feel very calm despite a lot of chaos that has kind of just entered my experience the last couple of days. Um, and so it's pretty interesting what's alive for me right now. And it's funny because I mean, I feel like I can just share. Like I feel like I can share because this is more of a present moment trap alchemy um moment, but I just got word yet was it yesterday? Day before yesterday, that I have 60 days to move out of the place that I'm in because my roommates are wanting their home to themselves to work on their marriage. And we love that for them. Like, we love that for them. We love that they get to take some time to really drop in and figure out what's going on with them and clear some things and work some things out. We love that, and I 100% support that. These are also people that are really, I consider, dear friends of mine, and at the same time, there is an element of surprise and shock to it because I was told I could stay here as long as I needed to, and I pay rent, and so there's a lot of energy around it, and I think it's really cool that I get to work out a trap alchemy moment in real time with y'all because we haven't had that really since I started this series. But I think that it's really powerful and important because, you know, I'm not trapped here and I don't feel trapped in the situation, but I do feel like there is certain conditions and situations and boundaries that I have that are also brushing up against their boundaries and other things happening as well. And so, um, when you have experiences with people that you care about that are close to you, when you have experiences with environments that you found peace and relaxation in and you found sacred, and then that changes, that can be shocking. It can be shocking. And it can make you feel like you have to come up with something quickly, and that can feel a little bit constricting. Like you're like, "Oh my gosh, like I got to do all these things. I got to figure out all these things. I got to move all these ways. I got to, I'm trapped by time and space, right? It's like, okay, I've got this amount of time to figure something out. I've got, only this amount of space to work with or this amount of energy to work with in certain areas. And so when we feel that pressure, like pressure can feel like a trap, right? If we are perceiving it like that. But pressure also makes diamonds. Pressure also pushes us to the changes that God, the universe, source wants for us. And it's funny because I was already making plans to move out by October. And I was already budgeting and making plans in my financial blueprint and, activating certain things to assist in that. And my plan was like, okay, October, right? And then as soon as I opened up to that truth of like, I'm not going to be living here much longer, as soon as I opened that door in my mind and I accepted that as true, the universe was like, actually 60 days, actually 60 days. And that's so cool to me because it's like when you finally surrender, when you finally accept something that source wants for you, when you finally sign on to the same page that source has for you, source's timing is inevitable. It's inevitable. And that's why it's like funny, the saying like when you make a plan, God laughs, right? Because it's always about God's plan. It's like that's so true because you're like, I made the plan to move out by October, and then God was like, haha, no, July, July. But thanks for getting on the same page with me so that we can make this happen now. And I just think that's so cool because, intuition and spirituality work in really powerful ways. And this is something I teach my clients as a professional intuitive for over 10 years, as a professional intuitive coach for over 10 years. I'm always speaking about the divine timing, the divine plan, the divine design, even in the song design that I have with Chris and Teet, right? walk by faith, not by sight, right? And being able to accept like wherever I land, and whatever the plan is. And I love that because it truly is so clear. It gets so clear when you allow yourself to listen, observe, and sense the messages from spirit. Fireworks on the screen just now when I did that. So, it's just really, really cool, and it's like, yeah, I know Source has a plan for me. I know that because I made a plan for myself and Source was like, "Sooner. I've already got it figured out. I've already got this in place. Here we go. Finally, you're ready." You know? And it's exciting. Like, it's exciting. And so it doesn't have to be, like, pressure to change because this is a month of May, y'all. And in my annual card reading that I did on YouTube, on Patreon, you can go check it out, but it's on YouTube specifically as well. The month of May, the card for May was, what was the card for May? I know May is all about change, but there's a specific card in reference to change. I wanna say it was, like, clear the fear and auric distancing, I think I did for the energy update. I'll have to go back and look. Let me see if I can see it because it was so interesting, and I'm like, "Yo, that's it." Like, we're meant to release any kind of resistance to change. We're meant to release any kind of, um, like, hesitancy, you know? And when we do that, we step in to so much more, to so much more. Let's see. Truth seeker, truth seeker for May. And what else? Yeah. So the truth seeker. So that was the one. And then there's another one for the actual energy update of May. I'm giving you all the tea, y'all, for these videos. Because for the actual May energy update, we had, guardian angel. We had acceptance. And we had serendipity. And then we also had truth seeker again. Oh no, holistic healing. Chakra card. And heart mind balance. So when we think about that, it's like, whoa, right? Whoa. With May being the change month, 5. 5 means change in numerology. It means shifts. It means moving out of the normal, comfortable stability, structure, and element, and like shaking things up and changing things, right? So when we know that about May, and then we also know that this year is a 9 year, which is all about completions, endings, wisdom, rebirth, review, recalibration, right? We know that we are stepping into changes that are helping us to emerge as the new versions of ourselves. We know that we're stepping into changes that are going to give us the wisdom to let things go that aren't in alignment so that we can step into full alignment. We know that we are reviewing our life and our experience over the past several months and choosing the changes, and sometimes not choosing the changes, but accepting the changes, right? That acceptance card that are going to get us to the next step of where we have said we want to be, what our true heart desire is, which our heart desire is an alignment to source. It's an alignment to what source wants for us. Source gives us our desire. Spirit inspires our desire. So whatever we want for ourselves is going to be supported by spirit. and I want out of this place. I didn't even wanna move here. I moved here because I was in a toxic relationship with someone that turned super sour, and I had to get out immediately. And I'm so grateful to my dear friends who let me stay here for the past almost year now. And now it's time to get out of here, you know? And I love living on my own. I love having my own space, and I've been calling that in. I can't wait to have my own space again. I can't wait to not have dogs barking when I'm trying to do my sessions or my lives. Like, I can't wait. But I'm also so grateful for this beautiful home and this beautiful blue room and this beautiful energy and this beautiful desk and this beautiful opportunity to have a safe space, right? So it's about the and. It's like, okay, yes, I'm so grateful for this space and I'm ready for a new space. I'm so grateful for these friends and I'm ready for more alignment. I'm so grateful for blah, 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 and I'm ready for blah, 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 right? And it's so exciting. It's so exciting. So I'm saying all this to you all to share this as a trap story, alchemy story, but also on a personal level, but also and so that you can also watch me alchemize it in real time. Like, I was not prepared to move out in 2 months, okay? Not financially, not mentally, probably not fully emotionally. I would say emotionally I'm pretty ready, but I had a plan to have a certain amount of abundance to give me a certain amount of freedom to have options that I would want to have, right? But spirit is like, "You don't need that. That's an illusion. That's a mind set that gets to be broken." The idea that I need this certain amount of money or this certain amount of clarity to go to the next phase. Because 'cause I'm a double Gemini. I like to have things thought out. I like to have things planned out. I like to know exactly what I want. And a lot of the reasons why I haven't gotten my own place yet is because I didn't even know if I wanted to put roots down in Atlanta yet. I didn't even know if I wanna actually live here for real, like sign a lease and live here for real, or if I wanted to move somewhere else or travel for a year or whatever. Like, I have not even gotten clear on that yet, and I've been waiting for the clarity to come. And now that I've accepted leaving this place, Spirit's like, "Yeah, you get to get clear on that immediately. What do you want, Rissa? What do you actually want?" And when I think about it, I want my own place.